village faces in Lesotho and get to know more about her new found baby, the House of Euphonics Model Management. Welcome, Nadine.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us a bit about yourself? Who are you?
Okay. Well, most of what I can say about myself has a lot to do with modeling. I've been doing it for a very long time, so I'm a young person who believes in working and getting her own. You know, I believe in the power of your dreams. I believe that if you dream and you think about something really hard, you can actually make it happen. So yeah, I hope that's about me.
Okay, so tell me a bit, how did you get into the business of modeling?
Okay, as when I was coming up, I was obviously not very confident like most people. But when I got to varsity, I started getting passionate about clothing and heels and beauty, and then a lot of people would approach me and ask me if I'm a model. And one day I just thought about it, so many people think I'm a model. Why don't I just become a model? So that is how I started.
How did you start the House of Onyx and why?
Okay, so I started the House of Onyx last year in late 2016 because a lot of young people were walking up to me, coming to me asking for advice, and also a lot of clients were coming to me asking for models. And I thought to myself, okay, when I was coming up as a model, I didn't really have a platform. There were no agencies. There was really no platform for me. There was no one to help me with things I needed to know. So I thought, why can't I be something like that for a new generation of models? So I thought, yeah, let me start something legal, let me start something real to help these young models get to where I hoped to be and sort of pull Lesotho with us, get Lesotho's modeling industry to where I dream for it to be.
Okay, so tell me, is there a special formula to find the right model for a specific campaign?
Well, for campaigns, it's usually the client who knows what they want. Because I remember, I'm not going to say names, but I remember in a couple of weeks back, a client wanted strictly yellow bones. So they are the ones who tell you the kind of model they want. So what I do is to send the companies or clients, I send them model portfolios and then we select their model. So I can't really say I have a definition of a perfect model. Yeah.
So what have you seen throughout your career that you feel it has changed, and what has changed?
Okay, when I was young, most of the adverts I saw in Lesotho, most of the billboards were really white people. But recently I saw companies like Vodacom, like Econet actually started to use Lesotho models. So that is the biggest thing that I think has changed. And we've sort of been accepted, like a long time ago. I feel like people didn't understand what modeling is, but now they realize that there is a profession that is called modeling. So I think people are getting to understand what modeling is, and yeah, it has changed. That is for me what has changed so far.
Okay, so how do new faces come to you in order to enroll with the new academy?
Okay, social media is really the biggest platform for me because we have a Facebook page. So I'm usually on Facebook. That's where a lot of young people will inbox me. They will send me direct messages trying to be a part of House of Onyx. Yeah, and on the streets, some people actually know me and contact me, or ask people that know me for my number and such. So it's all in the media.
Okay. So tell me, what's your beauty?
God, who can really define beauty? To me, beautiful is it has really very little to do with what you are physically. I don't think beauty has to do with your face or your body. I believe beauty is brave. Like if you have dreams in your mind, if you have a vision, for me that is a beautiful person. A person who can see beyond the horizon, see beyond the reality of who they are, and actually want to achieve more and become more. For me, that is the most beautiful person.
Okay. So what are the most rewarding aspects of your job?
The most rewarding thing about being a model is traveling, because sometimes a client, like for instance, I'm part of an agency in South Africa. So So I get to actually travel and meet new people. So for me, that is the most beautiful thing about being a model.
All right. What advice could you give to the aspiring models out there?
Okay. To all aspiring models, what I can say is always be yourself. Don't try too hard to be like someone else. There are a lot of people that I look up to, and I hope there are a lot of people who look up to me. But as you look up to a person, don't try to be that person. Be your own person. Just look up to this person for advice. Try to walk in their footsteps, but don't be this person. Don't copy their fashion sense. Don't copy the way they walk, the way they talk. Just remember to be who you are, and that will get you really far. Because you don't have competition. There's only one you.
And if you feel you're a model at heart, you know where to go. It's now or never.